Hi, everyone. I'm Linda J. Wolff, and welcome to a live TV channel. Here, I will be sharing poetry readings of poems that I write on a daily basis. I will be sharing meditative thoughts from well-known spiritual leaders across this nation, across this world. And I want to welcome you to my audio podcast where I will read poetry readings to you, also be giving you my thoughts. Today, I want to share something that I saw. I had put my little girl on the bus at 8 o'clock, came back, was sitting on my Chase lounge, sipping on a cup of coffee. And I live on the second floor, so I am looking through my sliding glass door. And I look down into the park area, and I see the little old lady who comes up to me and my boyfriend every time he comes by to bring me a Starbucks coffee, which is really sweet of him. And this little lady comes out and she is always asking if we could spare a smoke. Well, today I seen something that brought tears to my eyes. I was watching her. Now she walks really feeble, and I would probably estimate that she's probably like 69, 70 degrees, but something has really taken the life from her. And what was really sad is I was watching her, and she was going over to this apartment, to a lower apartment across the way. And she was leaning down. Now, I know the two guys that live there, they both smoke, okay? And she was leaning down and picking up cigarette butts that they had left there previously. And I thought, and then she was lighting them and putting them to her mouth and smoking them. And that made me sad. I thought to myself, why? Why is this precious, sweet little elderly lady doing this? And it compelled me to have such compassion for her. It's like, where is her family? Why doesn't her family provide her with enough cigarettes to last her, that she doesn't have to go picking and searching for cigarette butts to keep her habit going? Now, granted, yeah, we all have habits. And I don't look at that. I look past that. And it compelled me to write this poem. And I titled the poem, Small Skeletons in the Sun and Steady Breaths. Let me read it to you, okay? They do not exist until you see them. Do you know what? That just gives me goosebumps right now. Why is it that we don't visualize or know of stuff until we see it and it's right in front of us? You can sit in your apartment, maybe sip on a steaming cup of coffee, perhaps just relax. You're behind a glass window after all. But when they need a cigarette, your cup of coffee has been molded from the same as ceramic plates. You bite your lip and watch as they search for half-smoked cigarettes on the patio outside of apartment C6. Even skeletons are lurking small enough to make a small mouse lose its squeak. They say compassion isn't felt. You're viewing life through a dark room. You will not ever feel it, possibly while life passes you by. They laugh, and their crackling sounds like crickety rocking chairs on creaky floorboards. You can hear the slowed breaths. You can feel their age. You can feel their lost soul. And it's almost as heavy as your silence. Compassion is not about logic. It will never be about philosophy. So let them speak to you, and you say nothing, and you listen because you can. You know that cigarettes are plenty, that you can just drive to the 7-Eleven a few blocks down the road. The sweet 70-year-old lady in G1 shouldn't have to search for her addiction on dirty ground. Just maybe in this crazy paradox, perhaps we are less fortunate. We should just go and buy what's left on the counter behind the checker of cigarettes. Because if we are honest, we can't deny the small skeletons their right to the sun and steady breaths. But compassion is not about filling our pockets either. Even though you do not let them see you, you tap on their door and you leave their favorite brand. And do you know what? That's just what I'm going to do. She's the most sweetest and adorable little lady. She's got the softest, quietest voice. She belongs to somebody. She belongs to somebody's daughter, somebody's son. But why is she so disregarded? I just don't understand that. So that is what has compelled me to start a live TV. I just want to make life easier for you. Thank you for listening. If you enjoy this live stream with me, Linda J. Wolff, click the subscription button below because I'm going to keep bringing you more real stories, my own and others that I see. Thank you and have a good day.